This hotel just introduced something I've never seen on a cruise ship before, and it's going to change how you think about ocean vacations. The Azura isn't your typical floating resort. After spending time researching this P&O Cruises flagship, I discovered why this British beauty has quietly become one of the most talked about ships in the Mediterranean and Northern Europe. Most people think cruise ships are all the same, but the Azura proves them completely wrong. This ship does things differently, and once you see what I found, you'll understand why seasoned cruisers keep coming back to this particular vessel. Let me walk you through what makes the Azura special, starting with where you'll actually be sleeping. The ship offers 4 main types of rooms, and the differences between them might surprise you. Inside cabins are your budget-friendly option, measuring around 150 square feet with twin beds that convert to a double. These rooms come with a decent amount of storage space and a compact bathroom with a shower. The ocean view cabins bump you up to about 160 square feet and add a porthole window. It's a small upgrade in size, but a big difference in how the room feels during the day. Natural light makes everything seem more spacious, and there's something nice about being able to peek out at the ocean whenever you want. Balcony cabins are where things get interesting on the Azura. These rooms are roughly 185 square feet with a private balcony, adding another 35 square feet of outdoor space. The balcony furniture is simple but comfortable, with 2 chairs and a small table perfect for morning coffee or evening drinks. The suites take luxury up several notches. The premium suites range from 385 to 520 square feet and include separate seating areas, larger balconies, and priority boarding. Some suites even come with butler service, which is pretty impressive for a ship that's not trying to be the most expensive option on the market. What caught my attention about Azura's accommodations is how they've designed the family rooms. The family cabins can sleep up to 4 people and include bunk beds that actually look decent, not like an afterthought. There's also interconnecting cabins available, which is perfect if you're traveling with extended family or friends who want to stay close but still have privacy. The accessible cabins deserve a mention too. The Azura has multiple wheelchair-accessible rooms with wider doorways, roll-in showers, and lowered closet bars. These aren't just regular rooms with grab bars slapped on. They're actually designed from the ground up for accessibility. Now let's talk about food, because this is where the Azura really starts to show its personality. The main dining rooms are called Meridian and Peninsula, and they serve what P&O calls modern British cuisine with international influences. The menus change daily and include everything from traditional roast beef to curry dishes that actually have some spice to them. The Peninsula restaurant focuses on more formal dining with table service and multiple courses. The atmosphere is elegant but not stuffy, with large windows that give you ocean views while you eat. They do a particularly good job with their Sunday roast, which feels appropriate given the ship's British heritage. For casual dining, the Horizon Buffet is your go-to spot. This isn't just your typical cruise buffet with heat lamps and questionable pasta. The food stations are well organized, and they keep things fresh throughout the day. The pizza station consistently makes decent pies, and the Asian section has stir-fries that don't taste like they've been sitting around for hours. The beach house is the ship's poolside grill, serving burgers, hot dogs, and fish and chips. The portions are generous, and the fish and chips are surprisingly authentic. They use proper thick-cut chips instead of thin fries, which is a nice touch that shows attention to detail. Sindhu is the ship's signature Indian restaurant, created in partnership with celebrity chef Atul Kochhar. This is specialty dining that costs extra, but the food quality justifies the price. The menu includes both familiar favorites and more adventurous dishes, with spice levels that can actually challenge your taste buds if you want them to. The wine bar called a Glass House offers a selection of wines by the glass along with small plates and cheese boards. It's a quieter spot that's perfect for pre-dinner drinks or a nightcap. The staff here actually knows their wines and can make decent recommendations based on what you like. For coffee lovers, there's a Costa Coffee outlet on board. Yes, it's a chain, but the baristas make proper espresso drinks, and it's convenient when you need a caffeine fix between meals. They also serve pastries and light snacks throughout the day. The ship's bars deserve their own mention because there are quite a few of them. The Crow's Nest is the observation lounge with panoramic views, serving cocktails and light meals during the day and transforming into an evening entertainment venue. The Manhattan Bar has an Art Deco theme and focuses on classic cocktails made properly with quality spirits. Moving on to the outdoor spaces, because this is where you'll probably spend a lot of your time when the weather cooperates. The Azura has 2 main pool areas that serve different purposes. The Oasis Pool is the family-friendly area with a regular swimming pool, 2 hot tubs, and plenty of deck chairs arranged around the space. The pool itself isn't huge, but it's adequate for cooling off and doing a few laps if you're motivated. The hot tubs can get crowded during peak times, but early morning or late evening, you can usually find space to relax. The deck chairs are the standard cruise ship variety, comfortable enough for a few hours of reading or napping. The retreat is the adults-only pool area, and this is where the Azura shows it understands different passengers have different needs. This space is notably quieter and more relaxed, with a smaller pool, 2 additional hot tubs, and premium deck chairs that are spaced further apart for more privacy. The retreat also has its own bar service, so you don't have to leave the area when you want a drink. The atmosphere here is more sophisticated, and the staff does a good job of maintaining the adults-only policy without being heavy-handed about it. Both pool areas have retractable glass domes that can be closed during bad weather or when it's too cold to swim comfortably. This is a practical feature that extends the usable season for these spaces, especially important given the Azura's Northern European itineraries where weather can be unpredictable. The sun decks extend beyond just the pool areas. There are multiple levels of outdoor space with different orientations to catch sun throughout the day. The promenade deck wraps around the ship and is perfect for walking or jogging, with marked distances so you can track your exercise. When it comes to staying active and entertained, the Azura offers more options than you might expect from a ship this size. The fitness center is well equipped with modern cardio machines, free weights, and strength training equipment. The space gets good natural light during the day and stays open long hours to accommodate different schedules. The sports deck includes a basketball court that doubles as a volleyball court, and there's also space for deck games like shuffleboard and table tennis. These areas can get busy during sea days, but there's usually something available if you're flexible with timing. The rock climbing wall is a popular feature, especially with younger passengers and anyone looking for a challenge. It's properly designed with multiple routes of different difficulty levels, and the safety equipment is well maintained. The staff provides good instruction for beginners and supervision for everyone using the wall. Inside the ship, you'll find a library with a decent selection of books, magazines, and newspapers. It's a quiet space with comfortable seating and good lighting, perfect for escaping the crowds when you need some downtime. They also have internet terminals here if you need to check email or browse the web. The entertainment program includes production shows in the main theater, live music in various lounges, and guest speakers on topics ranging from local history to photography. The production shows are well done with professional singers, dancers, and technical effects that rival what you'd see on larger ships. There's also a cinema that shows recent movies during sea days and evenings. The seating is comfortable, and they usually have a good mix of blockbusters and family-friendly options. Popcorn and drinks are available, though at cruise ship prices. The casino offers slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and poker tables. It's not huge, but it's large enough to accommodate most players without feeling cramped. The minimum bets are reasonable, and the staff is helpful for newcomers who want to learn the games. For those interested in learning something new, there are often enrichment programs like cooking demonstrations, dance classes, and craft workshops. These activities are usually included in your cruise fare, provide a nice way to try something different while at sea. The spa and wellness facilities on the Azura are comprehensive without being overwhelming. The Oasis Spa includes treatment rooms for massages, facials, and body treatments, plus a thermal suite with sauna, steam room, and heated loungers. The thermal suite requires a daily pass, but it's worth it for the relaxation and the fact that it's never overcrowded. The treatment menu includes standard spa services like Swedish massages and European facials, plus some more specialized options like hot stone therapy and aromatherapy treatments. The prices are typical for cruise ship spas, which means expensive, but the quality of service is consistently good. The fitness classes include yoga, Pilates, and aerobics, with sessions scheduled throughout the day to accommodate different energy levels and schedules. The instructors are qualified and do a good job of adapting exercises for different fitness levels in the same class. There's also a hair salon that offers cuts, styling, and treatments. This is convenient if you have a special dinner or event planned, though you'll want to book early as appointments fill up quickly, especially before formal nights. The wellness program extends beyond just the spa with walking groups, fitness challenges, and healthy cooking demonstrations. These activities help create a sense of community among passengers who are interested in maintaining healthy habits while on vacation. Since the Azura welcomes families, the kids and teens facilities are worth examining. The Kids Club is divided by age groups, with dedicated spaces for different developmental stages. The youngest kids have a play area with age-appropriate toys, games, and supervised activities led by trained youth staff. The older kids get access to video games, sports activities, and crafts projects. The teen area includes gaming consoles, a dance floor, and spaces where they can hang out with peers without adult supervision. The youth staff does a good job of organizing activities that actually interest kids rather than just keeping them busy. Family-friendly activities happen throughout the ship, from poolside games to movie nights to special dining events where kids can try new foods in a relaxed setting. The ship also accommodates families with different schedules, offering early and late seating for dinner so parents can choose what works best for their children. During port days, there are often shore excursions specifically designed for families, with activities and pacing that work for different age groups. These excursions take into account shorter attention spans and the need for bathroom breaks, which makes them much more enjoyable for everyone involved. The Azura's itineraries take you to some genuinely interesting destinations, and the shore excursion program is designed to help you make the most of your time in port. Mediterranean cruises typically include stops in Spain, France, Italy, and sometimes Greece or Turkey, with enough time in each port to see major attractions or take longer excursions. Northern European itineraries might include Norway's fjords, the Baltic capitals, or the British Isles. These cruises often focus on scenic cruising and cultural experiences, with excursions that highlight local history, architecture, and traditions. The shore excursions range from basic city tours to more active options like hiking, cycling, or water sports. There are also cultural experiences like cooking classes, museum visits, and local craft workshops. The excursions are priced separately from the cruise, but they're generally well organized with knowledgeable guides. One thing that sets P&O apart is their focus on British culture and destinations. Even on Mediterranean itineraries, you'll often find excursions that highlight British historical connections or cultural influences in the ports you visit. The ship also offers late-night departures from certain ports, giving you more time to explore on your own if you prefer independent sightseeing. This flexibility is appreciated by experienced travelers who want to move at their own pace. Taking a step back to look at the overall experience, the Azura succeeds in several key areas while having a few limitations worth noting. The ship's biggest strength is its ability to provide a genuinely British cruise experience without feeling stuffy or overly formal. The service is attentive and friendly, with crew members who seem to actually enjoy their jobs. The dining quality is consistently above average, with enough variety to keep you interested throughout a week-long cruise. The specialty restaurants are worth the extra cost, and even the buffet maintains better standards than you'll find on many ships. The entertainment program strikes a good balance between professional shows and more intimate performances. You won't find Broadway-style productions, but you'll find quality entertainment that suits the ship's more relaxed atmosphere. Where the Azura shows its age is in some of the technology and room amenities. The cabins are comfortable but not cutting edge, and the Wi-Fi can be slow and expensive. The ship also doesn't have some of the flashier features you'll find on newer vessels, like surf simulators or elaborate water parks. The passenger capacity means that during peak times, popular areas can feel crowded. The elevators sometimes struggle during the busiest periods, and you might wait longer than you'd like for service in restaurants during prime dining hours. However, these limitations are balanced by the ship's character and the quality of the overall experience. The Azura feels like a real cruise ship rather than a floating theme park, and that appeals to passengers who want to actually relax and enjoy the ocean rather than just check activities off a list. What truly makes the Azura stand out from its competitors is its commitment to British cruising traditions while still offering modern amenities and international appeal. The ship maintains afternoon tea service, proper pub atmospheres in its bars, and a level of service that reflects British hospitality at its best. The Azura also benefits from P&O's long experience in cruising, which shows in the small details that make a big difference. The daily program is well organized, the port information is comprehensive, and the crew training emphasizes genuine service rather than just following scripts. Another unique aspect is the ship's focus on destination immersion rather than just transportation between ports. The onboard programming often ties into the places you'll be visiting, with lectures about local history, language lessons, and cultural presentations that enhance your shore experiences. The ship's size is also an advantage in many ports where larger vessels can't dock or have limited access. This means you're more likely to dock directly at port terminals rather than anchoring offshore, saving time and making it easier to explore independently. For business travelers or groups, The Azura offers several meeting rooms and conference facilities that can accommodate different group sizes. The spaces are equipped with modern audio-visual equipment that can be configured for presentations, meetings, or private dining events. The ship's conference facilities aren't as extensive as you'd find on ships specifically designed for corporate events, but they're adequate for small to medium-sized groups who want to combine business with leisure travel. The staff is experienced in coordinating group activities and can help arrange everything from meeting catering to group shore excursions. Some of the most memorable experiences on the Azura come from unexpected moments of exceptional service and attention to detail. Passengers frequently mention crew members who remember their preferences, go out of their way to accommodate special requests, or simply take time to have genuine conversations rather than just performing their duties. The ship's smaller size means the crew can provide more personalized service than you typically find on megaships. Bartenders remember your drink order, dining staff learn your preferences, and housekeeping staff often leave thoughtful touches that show they pay attention to individual guests. Many passengers also highlight the ship's ability to create a sense of community during longer cruises. The passenger-to-crew ratio allows for more meaningful interactions, and the ship's layout encourages socializing in comfortable, uncrowded spaces. The Azura represents a different approach to cruising that prioritizes quality over quantity, comfort over spectacle, and genuine hospitality over manufactured entertainment. It's a ship that works particularly well for passengers who want to actually cruise rather than just party on the ocean, and who appreciate the subtle differences that come from decades of cruising experience. Whether this ship is right for you depends on what you're looking for in a cruise experience, but for passengers who value service, dining quality, and a more refined atmosphere, the Azura delivers an experience that's hard to find elsewhere in today's cruise market.